there we go. So, what did you do for your leadership?
I did the marketing for the project and controlled the budget as well.
So talk through how you started off planning for those two things. Were you going to do them both from the start, or did one come later?
The marketing came later.
Okay.
At first it was just the budgeting, because we knew that Lance was, or Amar was like finding out what props to get, and then Lance was going to get the props and make them.
So, am I right in saying you were working as a team together?
Yeah.
And so, what were you responsible as? What were you responsible for as a team?
The props.
Okay, and so within that, who got what role?
I got like the budgeting role, so whether we could afford to get props or where to get them from and stuff to stay within the budget.
So talk through the process. What did you do first to work it out? Did you have any kind of planning meeting?
Yeah.
Yeah. So who was at that planning meeting?
Me, Lance, and Amar, and you.
And
Okay. And the directors, Mike and Julia, were there as well to tell us what they wanted.
So what did you do at that meeting? How did it go? What did you talk through?
Wrote down what they wanted and how many of each thing they wanted as well.
And these were props for
the show that we were going to be producing, performing, whatever.
Okay. So then talk through the process. So you had that meeting, you wrote your list down, then what did you do next? What was your role next after that meeting?
I had to go home and like research shops and stuff, like where the items were going to be in the shops, just to make sure that we could stay within the budget. And finding the items.
Was any of that difficult, or was it all easy, or?
We had quite a big budget, so it was alright, yeah.
For what you needed, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you struggle to find anything, or?
No.
What about the silly string?
Oh yeah, when we went shopping for the silly string, like we didn't find it, but then we found this thing called party string. It wasn't as good, but we got it anyway.
It did the job?
Was it you that thought of where to go for that? Because we were searching around, weren't we, the places we thought, and then didn't you have the idea to go into the works and see if it was there?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you kind of had to think on your feet there, because you'd done a bit of research and thought we could get it from Poundland. So that was really good, because you didn't just give up. You thought through and went, okay, let's try here, and that's where we found it, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what do you think that you gained from it?
Just like the responsibility, because I've never had that responsibility before. So just that, knowing that I actually can do something like that.
So what about the marketing then? Talk about the marketing, how you went about doing that, how that came about.
I don't even remember. I think you just asked if anyone wanted to do it. And I said that, yeah, I'd be quite interested in it. I had to write the synopsis for the show and get the picture as well.
How did you come up with the synopsis?
It was really hard because I had to talk to, like, obviously I spoke to Mike and Julia about what the show was going to be about, but we didn't know exactly what it was going to be about.
Because it's devised piece.
Yeah, and we were still in the process of making it, so that was really hard. We just kind of took the key themes and key ideas and then just made something from them.
And that was a really nice piece of writing that you did there, and I didn't really have to edit it or anything, and we used that to send out as the invitation to everyone. And so talk about the image as well, because you created the image, you did some graphic design on that as well, didn't you? How did you do that? How did you get that image and then work with it?
We were using masks in the show, and Mike took a picture of someone wearing the mask, and then I just went home and edited the picture just to make it look good.
Cool.
So what did you do to the picture? Did you use some special effects on it and things?
Yeah, and then put text over the top of it, like the title of.
And did you see how we used that? Did you see the e-flyers that we sent out?
Yeah.
How did it feel that your work had been used to go out to the public?
I was really proud, just because I never thought I'd be able to do something like that, so I was really proud of it.
Is that something you think you'd like to do again? Try that kind of work?
Yeah,
doing kind of
definitely.
marketing and
Yeah,
copywriting and things?
yeah.
Good.
And what are the things that you think that you did best?
Probably the marketing, just because I enjoyed it as well. I've never done anything like it before, and I think because I enjoyed it, I did it to my best
Do
ability.
you think you're quite good at it as well?
Yeah.
Yeah. And did you think that Naomi was quite good at it as well?
Yeah, I think she did a really good job, and you did a lot on your own initiative as well. We just gave you the task and you got some information, you went away and processed the information and came up with something really effective that we could actually use as a proper marketing tool. So
Yeah.
you did a really good job on that. What did you think you learned from doing that process?
I think I wasn't I weren't aware that you had to consider like was it like the B next thing that you had to put into the marketing thing, because I was just focused on like writing about the show, not actually about like who we were as a company. I wasn't sure we had to put that in, but now obviously I know. If I did it again in the future to put stuff like that in.
Great.
Cool. Yeah. That's